calendar week 29. Today, it's still July, it's Monday, and it's the 19th, and I'm really happy to have you here in our morning briefing show presented from Admirals, and I'm your host, Markus Gabel, with my lovely moderator in the back, Anna. Wonderful, good morning. Thanks for being here again, and much recovery for you, and all the best for you and your family, by the way. Okay, so I hope you're doing good and you had a great weekend, a lovely weekend. Maybe you checked the news and you saw that we have really bad news here in Germany with too much water, about heavy rains. So a lot of people lost their completely home and houses and flats, and they're really, really suffering here over there in Germany, or harsh part of Austria as well. So I guess we should think about those people that they lost almost everything. And we saw great help here in Germany. And I spent money on Saturday as well for those people, because we have this luxury product here. We can talk about trading and all the other stuffs, and too much people are suffering around the world, and now we are engaged in this big flood here in Germany. Okay, so I guess it's time to think a little bit about those guys, and I guess we should have more respect about our lifetime and about trading and about our money on this account. So feel free to ask whatever is in your mind in our chats on Zoom or on YouTube as well. I can see our lovely participants here on YouTube. Yes, Don, Hackbeth, Barry, Darom, wonderful, good morning. And before we start, you see, I mentioned it already, we stream this show on YouTube as well. So if you watch it right now, or maybe later as recording, then you can find a button in the right corner. You can click on that, and you can subscribe this channel, and you can give us a like if you want. If you say, okay, this show is useful for me, then please give us a thumb up. Or maybe if there's something to ask or something to tell us or something to talk, then you will find a commentary field below this YouTube, this picture, and there you can leave your comment if you want. Okay, so, and by the way, you can follow us on Instagram, but let me share my screen first and fix the technique so I can see the chat. Arne, wonderful, good morning. Tina, good morning. And Alexander, wonderful, good morning as well. Okay, so now I have all the things here. And by the way, let's start with the slides. Here, that's me, that's not really important. So if you have something to ask in special, then you can send us an email to livetrading@admiralmarkets.com, or you can follow my personal accounts on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, or in our live trading room on twitch.tv. /Dow Trader. And most important is you can follow us on Instagram, Admirals Global, so you will find a lot of content and to learn something about Admirals and more. You know, as private traders, we must follow rules, because, you know, we cannot influence the price on the right side. So we have to work with a strategy, and every strategy is based on specific conditions, which means there are specific and special rules. And one of the oldest rules ever are the Dow approach, figured out by Mr. Charles Dow in 1879, when he saw that the price in the accumulation phase is traded by the investors and traded by the most experienced traders, because they understand the logical business principle to buy cheap and sell expensive. This is a business principle, and you cannot miss it if you want to be successful on the long run in trading. So therefore, we created those rules. That's, by the way, guys, it's not that's not my rules. So, Chris, wonderful, good morning. That's not my rules, and it's not my approach. In the 80s, the turtle traders worked already with this rules, and all investors, experienced investors, by the way, work with those rules and with those approach. Because, you know, it's business principle, buying cheap and selling expensive, or maybe in short, in trading, you can go short, which means buying, selling expensive and buying buying back cheap. So, and this is not my rule. So I created specific rules for that to make it a little bit easier, which means we have 4 rules. A valid trend is needed. Then we need a young trend, and we trade out of the correction. Rule number 2 and 3 are related to this business principle, buying cheap and selling expensive. That's the only way you can make money, either in life and in trading, by the way. So rule number 4 is related to that point, so to that fact that we cannot influence the price, and we are not those traders. They can turn the price with their volume. So we need a visible sign that the price is turning in that correction zone, and therefore we use Heikin-Ashi balance candle, or if you cannot see a balance candle, maybe we can work with changing of the color, because in Heikin-Ashi, when the color change, we know the underneath trend is turning, and which means, okay, they turned the price there with higher volume, and it's a possible sign that the price is going up. So, and therefore we check the chart. You know, today it's Monday. We want to prepare this week because we have one really important topic, or maybe appointment this week. But Anna, if you're ready, then we can share the poll, because before we start, I have one question for you today. And this question is on Monday. We want to make it a little bit kind of routine. So what's your private goals for this week about trading, based on trading? So first, I will work on my discipline this week. And answer number 2, I will work on my daily trading routine. So like we do it every morning. Or answer number 3, I will improve my mindset. For example, I must be focused on sticking to the rules. So the more if you join the poll, the better is my view about that, and the more I can help you with sharing my knowledge about trading. So what's your private goals for this week? And I will ask you on Friday, if you are with me on Friday, then I will ask on Friday if you reached your goal. So maybe it's time to be honest to yourself. Not just, maybe this is my goal for this week. No, if your why is strong enough, then you will find a way for how you can reach your goals, okay? So what's your goals for this week? I will work on my discipline, or I will work on my daily trading routine, or I will improve my mindset. For example, I must be focused on sticking to the rules. Or maybe another point is to accept the inevitable thing that you cannot become rich with a small account. So, but it's possible to make money with a small account, but not to live with trading or to become rich in that. Yeah. So on YouTube, I can see your answers too. So I want to make more profit. Therefore, all 3 answers are responsible for that wish. Okay, so let's go to the upcoming events this week. So today, Monday, you see no really important events today. Tomorrow, it's Japan. They will come up with the CPI. In the evening, we see the API on Wednesday. But let's focus on the most important topic, and you can see it's on Thursday. It's the ECB interest rate announcement at 1:45 p.m. German time. So this, we should be focused on euro this week, and the closer we come to Thursday, we less should be open a trade in euro. So, you know, we made our experiences in the past. It's a kind of gambling to be in the right direction. So I don't know. They will leave the interest rate about 0, but you know, the press conference is always able to bring some surprising news. So we should be focused on that, but it's just only on Thursday, and today, thanks God, it's Monday. Okay, so let's go through the chart. You know, we make day trading in DAX in 10 minutes. So last Friday, there came up a signal here after this correction, but it was too late. It was 7 evening, and I avoid to open a DAX trade in day trading so close before weekend. But finally, you can see it's another hit. We came out of the correction. We hit point number 2. That's the hit quote, you know, out of correction, back to point 2. That's the hit quote we want to reach. And now the trend is continuing right now. So there is no trend continuation on the lower side. So actually, maybe they will try to stabilize at this 15,420 euros. So, and maybe they will create a new trend here. If we start here, the lowest point maybe, but now you see it's not a valid trend right now. So we have to wait. If the price will go up, then we'll create a new trend, and then the first possible correction. If we can see at least the correction 38%, then we can speculate on a trend continuation to the upper side. And by the way, target is always back to the point of control. So I guess in the next hours, we don't see a signal in DAX 10 minutes. So it requires from us a maximum on discipline, no interpretation, you know, interpretation. Yeah, it's not what you should do as a private trader. As a private trader, it makes no sense to interpret the market because it's just only your perception. And to work with your perception is not helpful. As a private trader, you must be focused on the rules. Another way to become successful in trading is not valid, by the way. So let's focus on the other important markets we trade every day. In hourly chart, Dow Jones, there is no signal for the moment because we had a bit of trend continuation. Then we saw this trend break here, low below that 0.3. So actually you can see there is no trend, just a move. A bit of correction right now, maybe up to the point of control, which is placed at $34,584, and we have to wait. There is actually for the next hours in Dow Jones nothing to do. In Euro USD, yeah, it's not really helpful, and you know there is a trend continuation there, a bit of trend continuation there, which means there was a close below that 0.3. So, and afterwards we saw this kind of correction here right now, but this is really, that's really worse here. It's a kind of extended correction here on the time horizon. So, and you see, by the way, we cannot what's the right word? We must realize, let's talk in a positive way. We must realize that the point of control is up at 121,797. So which means we are deep in the unfair price zone. So we have a special offer here in Euro USD, which means I want to wait for a long trend because I'm deep in the unfair price zone. And you know, the probability that we go up to the point of control is higher than we go away, even we are as in a special price zone right now. And this is like you go to the grocery store and you see, oh, sale, 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 big offer right now. This is what we see right now in Euro USD. So to the rate decision on Thursday is enough time. So if you will see a new uptrend, then we can trade it. But with a downtrend, I would be really carefully right now. In gold, we see a similar situation. There is a clear downtrend at the moment. So we start, yeah, we can delete this. So we start here. That was the first move. The first correction. Then the second move. The second correction. But you see, there was not really a balance candle. It was a big move here in the correction. So there was no way to trade in a proper way. So then we saw the correction, the move, and now a correction. And now we have to measure it. But I guess there was no correction deeper than 38. Let's see. Yeah, that's the point. And by the way, we are in the red zone, which means we are, yeah, I guess I must change the color again here about the price profile, but we are in the fair price zone right now. And I told you in the last weeks, the more we are deep in the normal price zone, the fair price zone, and the more we come close to the point of control, the more carefully we should trade. Yeah. And you see there, we didn't have a close above 38%. And you know, if this is happening in the green zones, which means in the upper or the lower unfair price zone, then we can trade it, but not in the red zone, because there the price is really fair valued. Even you see right now, okay, we reached a point 2. Sticking to the rules, it's the most important point in trading. So it is the third one, and maybe we can trade in the fourth one again. You know, rule number 2, maximum fourth trend arm, which is not forbidden that we can trade in the fourth trend arm. So actually the next correction will come. I guess it's not a part for us today, but maybe for tomorrow, but I will watch it for you. So then we have crude oil. We made a huge profit in weekly chart. And you know, we put oil in our focus every day right now, which means there is now in hourly chart, there's a kind of really bad and unclear downtrend. Here we go. There is the close. So that's the lowest point. So actually you can see this bit of correction right now. And it's 1, 2, 3. It's the fourth correction within the red zone, because the point of control is here at $73, by the way. And to trade the fourth correction away from point of control is not the best thing. So I will not make this a trade. Just if you can see a kind of correction to the upper side, maybe we see a new uptrend. But this unclear trend, this really ugly trend, yeah, we don't have to solve complicated situations in trading. We must avoid them. Yeah. Okay, so I see your questions. I asked Admiral Markets staff to subtitle your plan in Romanian. This wish has not yet been fulfilled. That's not a part of Admiral Markets, by the way, Soreen. When you should ask myself, but that's rules I trade. And Admiral Markets is not responsible. Admirals is not responsible for the rules. They're just a broker. They will support us with information, but not with a special strategy, by the way. It's not allowed for admirals to do that. So you have to ask me. But unfortunately, I don't speak Romanian, but maybe, yeah, I don't know. Maybe you can translate it if you want. But yeah, I speak German, I speak English, but yeah, therefore I guess this is one of the seldom cases I cannot help. In the red zone, you don't close one eye into the red zone. You trade only with two open eyes. Yeah, that's absolutely correct. So on YouTube, I can see I don't have a 10 minutes time frame, only 5 and 10 minutes. Which time frame you advise me to follow compared to your 10 minutes? It's more than 15 minutes. Suri Dutch. I would say you could trade in 15 minutes. It's better than 5. It's a little bit more calm and the trends are more stable and it's better. Or maybe you work with Admirals with MetaTrader 5. Yeah, the special, the premium, the Supreme edition, and then you can choose here on time frame the minutes, and then you can change to 10 minutes. So it's priceless for you, it's free of charge for you, and maybe it's a good idea to download MetaTrader 5, the Supreme edition from Admirals, and then you can choose to 10 minutes. This is a better advice than to change in 15 minutes. But if you don't want to do that, then use 15, and I would use 15 minutes. So guys, I have 3 trading ideas for you for this week, and therefore start with New Zealand dollar, US dollar. So by the way, actually you can see on the right side of the chart, we have a new trend. We are in the correction right now, and actually maybe there will occur a bit of balance candle. So maybe if this will happen at 11, then we can open a trade, and the target is always the point of control, you know. And the first target is the point 2, because there we reach our hit quote. The second one is New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen. So by the way, look, this is a downtrend, and we are in the first possible correction, and we are on the way to the point of control, because point of control is really far away. It's here down at 70 Japanese yen. So, and you know, as we proved a lot of times in the meantime, the prices always go back to the point of control. It's a guarantee. There's just only one exception. When the market decides to move the point of control to another spot, but then we will see it about increasing volume in this market profile. But actually, they increase a bit volume there at around about 77 Japanese yen. But as long they don't switch, we have to suppose that the price will go back to the point of control. So therefore, I set a pending order because there is a trend. We are on the first possible correction to trade it, and now we are waiting for that the price will go down. So actually, we saw 3 or 2 trend candles, and now there occur a balance candle, which means it's more possible that the price will going up a bit. But maybe they will, maybe I speculate a little bit that more sellers come back at the point of high, and then the price turns, and then we can speculate on a trend continuation, which means they will pick us up. Here, I set a pending order at around 76. Yeah, what is it? Here, 76.55. So, but if a balance candle occurs higher, then I trail the entry higher to the balance candle. Okay. So, and the third one is British pound, Swiss franc. So, where is my, okay. So this is British pound, Swiss franc. So first, we are in the upper green zone, the upper unfair price zone. Point of control is quite far away. Let's check it. Yeah, look at this one. Point of control is quite far away here at 118.79. So the only point is that we can see, look, this is That's the point of control. And this high volume zone at 126 is not that far away from the current point of control. So it could be possible that they will switch the point of control up, but that's good for us because then the trend can continue nevertheless, because a trend continuation is always more likely than a trend break. And you know, the price is not part of the rules. It's just a part of the orientation. So, but as long as the price doesn't switch to the upper side, we have to suppose that the price will apparently go to the lower side and will continue the trend. At least we will reach here the point 2, and if you reach the point 2, then we are safe. We make partial profits, we can trail the stop, and everything is fine. Yeah, so I set this pending order in British pound Swiss franc here at 126.30. So, and if the price will go up more, and you can see actually they are really fighting with the point of high. So buyers and sellers, let's see if the volume can increase in those candles. So therefore it's a kind of catastrophic stop sell order. In case the price will go down, then they will pick us up and be a part of the trade. So let's see about our running trades. We have a lot of running trades, and we start from the lowest, from the last one. It's still US dollar Japanese yen. It's not an open trade right now. Sorry, I missed it. It's a new trade. So you see, we opened the trade with this balanced candle. Then the price went down in direction of the last point 2, but we failed. And after I could see, okay, there's a balanced candle, I decided to trail my stop into profit. You know, in a drawdown phase, you have to work on your trade management. So they get us out with a small profit. And now I decided to open a new trend because actually we didn't reach the point 2. And the probability is almost 80% that we reach the point 2. And finally, the final target is the point of control. So we cannot miss it. But actually, we must confess that the price is going up. Yeah, so let's wait. And this is why I set a pending order in US dollar Japanese yen at 109.82 Japanese yen. So then let's see. Let's start with the first one. And this is Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. In 4 hourly charts, of course. So, and that's our way. Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. So, and no, I wanted to open the trade there. Yeah, okay, let's do it together, guys. So, okay, thanks for joining the poll, guys. What's your goals for this week? We have a clear, almost clear winner. I will work on my daily trading routine. But close behind of that number, 44 and 39%, I will improve my mindset. For example, I must be focused on sticking to rules. So I will ask you on Friday if you reached your target or your goal. So please be focused on your goals, because this is really important to work on discipline, to work on daily trading routine like we do it every morning. So it's a good idea to share with us and to join the time with you every morning, 8:30, and to improve your trading mindset. Okay, so that's the trend actually in Euro Canadian dollar. So we can do it here. So now we saw the correction deep, and now we come out of the correction. So we have to calculate our money management. So we can go up above this. It's close to the balance candle, so I don't care about that. So, and we do it here at 58 pips. Let's say 60 pips. So you calculate your money, can set stop, and then we can open a trade there roundabouts. And of course, stop loss below the last point 3. And as you can see here right away, we are back on track to the point of control. That's the final target. So first target is a bit higher than the point 2. And the second target, by the way, is the point of control. Yeah. So therefore, this is the next trading idea. So now we come to the running trades right now. This is Australian dollar, Swiss franc, 4-hourly chart. You see, that's our daily routine. Oh my gosh. Yes, we are on track. You know, final target is our point of control. Maybe we'll reach it this week. Yeah. And you know, the stop loss is in profit. So the trend is still valid. We saw a bit of correction here again, and now the price is continuing a bit. So let it run. This is a really awesome trade, guys. So next one is Australian dollar, Japanese yen. Oh yes, look, we are in profit. Oh, we reached the last point 2, guys. You see, we reached the last point 2, which means, guys, yeah, we can make partial profits. Come on, guys, let's do it together. So 0.1, which means we can sell half the position. 0.05, sell it. Yes. Yeah. And now, yeah, you can keep the stop where it is. And it's a good idea maybe to trade with or to set the stop loss or maybe the soft stop into profit. And in 4-hourly chart there, it's not stressful. So you can check it and leave it. And maybe if you reach maybe this volume zone, this volume point here, then we can just trail the stop into profit. But now we cannot lose money. That's a cool trading stuff. So then Canadian dollar, Japanese yen is our next running trade. And we see, oh, we reached the point 2 again. So how much money is there in 0.09? Okay, we sold already the half of the position, and stop loss is in profit again. We can trade it a little bit. So, and then everything is fine. So, you know, point of control is quite far away, and let's see how we can reach it. So next one is Euro Australian dollar. In profit again. You see, that's really cool. And this is how you can trade. And you see, we reached the last point 2. And now here you can see how important it is to, that was the trend, look, about the re-entry, guys. That's the point about, I talk about the re-entry. Now you see, we were in the correction. So that was the first possible chance. We had a loss because we stopped. And now we did it again. So now we reached the point 2. Chaka, guys. So which means we can sell half the position. Yeah. We can sell half the position to make money, 0.83. And yeah, that's fine. So we can trail, and we had a close above the last point 2 here right now. So which means you can trail the stop, and if you want, you can trail a soft stop into profit. We cannot lose money. That's cool. So next one is Euro Canadian dollar. Oh my gosh. We reached the last point 2 again. So we are, oh, by the way, point of control is quite far away, guys. You know, we have to go up there. So let it go, which means we can trail, we can leave it there, but we can sell half the position now, 0.04, and we made money. and we can trail a stop, a soft stop there. We made money. We cannot lose money, guys. Come on, that's cool, right? So I told you, we will come back. And you know, this is my slogan. How is it called? You know it? It's not over until we win. And this you should tell yourself every damn it day. It's not over until we win. Yeah? So follow the rules. I promise you, on a long run, we will become successful. So this is a Canadian Euro Swiss franc. Euro Swiss franc. So price going up a bit. Yeah, there is no problem because we reached almost point control, but we are so deep in profit. Let's let it run. And as long as we cannot see a secondary trend which is facing down upwards, we don't have to do something. A little bit, I'm speculating that the price will be rejected here roundabout, and then let's see what happened here. Then we are in Euro New Zealand dollar. And yeah, we are circling around the entry actually here roundabout. So we trailed the stop loss bit. So we entered here. We are circling around. Yeah, but the point of control, you know, this always a little bit more struggling here at the point of control. There's nothing to do. So then British pound, Canadian dollar. Still running, still running. Let it go, guys. Let it go. Trust the trend, trust the price. Let it go. We cannot lose money anymore. Let it go. British pound, Swiss franc. Here we go. British pound, Swiss franc. That's a pending order. Sorry, that's the pending order. Then British pound, Japanese yen. I guess we are in. Oh, look at it, guys. We are close to reach the first target. And here you see why is it so important. Never miss the re-entry. Yeah, we had a small winner. We did the re-entry. And now look, the probability to reach the 0.2 is over 80%. And by the way, point of control is quite far away. So then New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen, New Zealand dollar is still, it's not in. So, and then we have euro, US dollar, Canadian dollar. So, oh my gosh, look, that's cool, right, guys? I hope you're still in. Oh my God, oh gosh, I love it. But not for me, guys. I love it to show you how it works. Yeah, a trend continuation, guys, is always more likely than a trend break. And the price to come back to the point of control is always more likely than everything else. You know, we trade the prices, and that makes me really happy for you because I know, yeah, on a long run, we'll bring back our account into profit. I promise you. Because it's just a question of sticking to the rules, to not interpret, and to let the winners run and cut the losses. Okay, this is how I hope you see that it's absolutely fine what we are doing here. Okay, so if you have questions about the market profile indicator, I can see it on YouTube, then please go on my homepage and send me a contact, an email, and then I will give you the link. So, and then we have open a trade in US dollar, Japanese yen. And yeah, this is what I wanted to open. Yeah. Okay, cool. So that's our running trades for the moment. And you know, we have open trades in weekly chart. We have big profits there. US dollar, pony, zloty. Yeah, price is safe, nothing to do. Trail your stop. US dollar, Romanian leu. We trade the stop below the previous candle. And in US dollar, Mexican peso, we wait for an entry. So in weekly chart, there are no other rules. There are no other signals right now, and in daily chart there are no signals for the moment. In indices I will come up with new signals if we have some. So be focused on DAX trading in Dow Jones, Euro, gold and oil, and in this 4 hourly charts we prepared right now. So, and I guess that's everything for today. So thanks for that. So how you can work on your daily routine every day: follow the morning briefing show and work like me in this daily routine. And then you have an interesting chance to become successful. And how can you can improve your mindset? Yeah, that's not the easy part. Find your real why. And believe me, money is not the real why. Because if the money were the real why, we never failed in trading. We never trailed a stop incorrect. We never missed a signal. We never made mistakes in trading. If money were the right one, the right why. So find your real why. What makes you really strong to follow the rules every single trade along. Find your real why. Maybe it's the happiness of your kids. Maybe it's making your wife happy. Maybe makes your family proud of you. Maybe this could be a real why. Are you to become a better life, or to get a better life wherever you live, or to spend money for other people? That's a strong why, you know? So work on it. I never support you as much as I can. I wish you a wonderful day, guys. And I hope we'll see each other tomorrow again. Thanks to Anna, and thanks to every one of you. And have courage and be kind. And as always, may the force of the rules be with you. See you tomorrow.